everybody, it's Howard again with a quick CD and vinyl update. There's quite a lot to show, so what I'll do is I'll just quickly show you what's playing in the background. And it's an album from 2010, and it is Timeless by Bad Habit, which is a compilation of their greatest hits. If you like Swedish hard rock, AOR, so I recommend it getting. Okay, well there's two vinyl albums to show, so I'll quickly show you them. Starting off with a classic thrash compilation album from 1988, and it is Stars on Thrash from Roadrunner Records. It's an album that I used to have on vinyl back in the day. I think when I originally bought it, it cost me $2.99. When I recently bought it, it cost me slightly a bit more than that. Still a great album. Great songs like Dreams of Death by Flotsam and Jetsam, Commandments by Pestilence, Paradox by Paradox, Baptized by Fire by Snow White, and my favourite song on this album is a song called Heart Attack by Toxic. Great, it's not exactly thrash, but it's a great speed metal song. And here is the inner sleeve. This is sort of like a short bio of every band that's on the album. And of course it's on the classic Roadrunner label. Great album. Track down a copy. You can get it like pretty cheap on eBay. Next is a classic death metal album. I think it's from 1991. What I was looking on the internet for inspirational death metal albums, just to broaden my horizons a bit, and this album kept coming up as highly recommended. So I gave it a listen to on YouTube and enjoyed it quite a lot, and found it really cheap on vinyl from Amazon. And I'll show you what it is, and it is Like an Ever-Flowing Stream by Dismember. This is the Black on Black reissue from Gateful, the double album. Great album. The lyrics, the vocals are quite brutal, but it's got quite a lot of melodies. Really enjoyed it. And it just came on these black sleeves. One side's got the track listing, and the other side's got the custom century of artwork of the album. And it's just on black vinyl. And now, of course, what we're back on the sleeve. Great album. With the dragons on the front cover, it actually looks like a power metal album. It's great stuff. Okay, so that's it for the albums. Now we'll just move on to the CDs. Quite a lot of the CDs that I've got are quite generic. A lot of people probably know them, but it's gotten to like filling gaps in the collection. And probably the main word is they were cheap. And the last CD that I'm going to show is a Grail. Well, it's a reissue of a Grail. The original copies of that album are astronomical. I think at the moment there's 2 copies on eBay and they're both going for nearly £50, which is way too expensive for my taste. So luckily I've managed to get this reissue and remastered version. It sounds brilliant for less than a third of that price. Anyway, so I'll just crack on because I'm waffling and I'll show you what I've got. So it won't be one of my updates without some, of course, power metal. And this time it's power metal from Italy, and it's symphonic power metal, and it is Thy Majesty, Jeanne d'Arc, which is basically the life of Jeanne d'Arc set to music. This is on Scarlet Records. If you like bands like Rhapsody, Labyrinth, where it's pretty fast power metal but with quite a lot of symphonic bits in it, I enjoy this album. Great songs like Maiden of Steel, Siege of Paris. If you like I say, if you like symphonic power metal, enjoy this album. And it was very cheap as well. You got it for £3 delivered. Great stuff. Next, a classic solo album from 1990. It's now that probably most people know and probably got in the collection. But again, it's not well again, it was cheap. So I thought I'd just get it. It's an album I used to have on cassette back in the day. It's the classic Tattoo Millionaire by Bruce Dickinson. This is on the EMI label, of course. Great album. Great songs like Tattoo Millionaire, Born in 58, Dive Dive Dive, and the cracking version of what Who Pulls All the Young Dudes. Great album. Won't go on too much about it because probably most people know it. Next, another album that probably most people have got. It's got it to fill in the gap in my collection. It's like I said, it's probably an album that probably most people know and got in their collection. And it is the second album from 1981 by Iron Maiden Killers. This is the remastered version. Great songs like Wrathchild, Murders in the Rue Morgue. It's an album that probably, like I say, probably most people probably know, got in the collection. Good stuff. Next, a debut album from 1990 by American rockers, Trickster. This is on the Mechanic label. Great melodic hard rock album. Great songs like Line of Fire, Heart of Steel, One in a Million. That late 80s, early 90s melodic hard rock. So worth tracking down. Really good stuff. Next, another classic debut album from 1990. And like I said, it's probably another album that probably most people got in the collection. But yeah, again, I use that word cheap. It was cheap from Music Magpie. And it is, of course, Backstreet Symphony by Thunder. Another album on the EMI label. It's an album I used to have on cassette back in the day. Great songs like She's So Fine, Dirty Love, Love Water, Higher Ground. I think it's an album that most people probably know. Great stuff. Next, some more Italian symphonic power metal. And it is the band Dirdian. And this is New Era Part 3, War of the Gods. This is on the Magna Carta label from 2007. Great symphonic power metal. Like I say, if you like Rhapsody, Labyrinth, Secret Sphere, you probably enjoy this album. Great songs like New Hero, I Don't Wanna Die, The Hunter. Listened to it in the car the other day. Listened to it in the car the other day going to work. Great up tempo power metal. Next, a classic album from 1986, and yet again, it's another album that probably most people have got in their collections, and it is The Ultimate Sin by Ozzy Osbourne. This is of course, it's a reissue album. Probably the writing's too small for you to make out a chart listing. It's no album I used to have on cassette back in the day. Great songs like The Ultimate Sin, classic Shot in the Dark, Killer of Giants, Secret Loser. Yeah, again, it's another album that probably most people know. Good stuff. Next, another Ozzy Osbourne album from 1991. Of course, it's the classic No More Tears. So like another album that probably most people have got in the collection probably know. Great songs like I Don't Want to Change the World, My Man Coming Home, No More Tears, Hellraiser. Great heavy metal, hard rock. Next, a classic album. Classic album from 1989 from Canada, and it is Body Rock by Lee Aaron. This is on the Attic label. It's just when Lee Aaron but more melodic hard rock. I like bands like Vixen, Femme Fatale, Witness. Enjoy this album. Great songs like Nasty Boys, What You Do To My Body, Rock Candy. But like I say, if Vixen and Femme Fatale let you bought, enjoy this album. Good stuff. And it was cheap as well. Next, album from 1991, and again, it's Lee Aaron, Somebody Else Do, which is more melodic hard rock. This is on the Arctic label. Like it says, great melodic rock album. Great songs like Some Girls Do, Crazy in Love. She does a cover of Tell Me Something Good by Stevie Wonder. It's okay, but I prefer the actual version that Wild Horses did on their Bareback album. Great album. Yet again, cheap as well. So I'm after an album from 1987 because it's got the great song Powerline on it. So I'll try to track down a copy. I think I've seen it on eBay for about £6 on vinyl. Cheap as chips. Next is an album from 1990, and it's probably one of Metal Mickey's favourite bands. If you've seen this video from the other day, yeah. And of course, it is his favourite band, and it is Detonator by Rat. Yep. It's OJ Pressing, Atlantic. No album I used to have on vinyl back in the day. Great album. Great songs like Shame, 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 Loving You's a Dirty Job, Heads I Win, Tells You Lose, Can't Wait on Love. So like the first 4 or 5 albums, you'll enjoy this album. Like I say, it's probably I'm not following most people know. Okay, and finally, moving on to the reissue of The Grail that I've been after. The original album came out in 1992, and it's considered a hair metal classic. And luckily, like I say, it was reissued a couple of months ago on back to Reputation Records in France, and it is the classic Under the Influence by Wildside. Great hair metal. If you like Skid Row, Danger, I love this album. And with it being remastered, it sounds brilliant on it. I played this album next to a OJ pressing of I forgot what the Cat Drag did, and the sound sounds 5 times louder than that Poison album did. I can tell they've done a really good job of it. Great songs like the classic Hang On Lisa, So Far Away, Kiss This Love Goodbye. My favourite song is a song called Hair of the Dog. Great album. Okay, so that's it for this update. Hope I've not waffled on too long like I normally do. Probably have to now, not 13.5 minutes. Okay, so until next time, of course, stay metal, of course. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Of course, look after yourself. And of course, thank you for subscribing. Thanks for watching this video. Thanks for commenting. Like I say, this channel will be nothing without you all watching, commentating, subscribing. So I hope you enjoyed what you saw. Until next time, cheers, thank you, cheers, okay, bye, see you, bye.